Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back to my channel. So I know the holidays have just ended and you probably ate crazy amounts of food. Like me, I cannot stop myself or control myself when it comes to carbs, especially when everyone else is doing it. I know, I'm a follower, not a leader, I'm horrible. So this is why I chose to do how to do an extreme contour and lose like 10 pounds in your face, all with the power of makeup. Because lately when I've been doing contours, I've been doing it really subtly. So I was like, you know what? Let's lose some weight in this face. I know I can't be the only one who's feeling a little chubby, you know? So we're gonna get rid of that and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to use a foundation. I already primed my face. You can prime your face with whatever you want. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD foundation in a really light shade. I don't know, whatever. And then I'm going to use the BH Studio Pro foundation. One's like really orangey and then the other one's really light. So I'm just going to mix the two. You can use any foundation that you want to. This part's really not super important. So yeah, I'm just doing one of each to mix, like one dab of each. So I'm going to basically paint my face with that. Then once it's all painted on my face, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to basically push it into my skin so I don't have any streakings or lines from the foundation brush. Alright, so now we're going to start with our extreme contour. The first thing I'm going to start out with is highlight, and I'm going to conceal my eyes with the Fit Me by Maybelline. This is one of my favorite ones right now. And I'm basically going to drag this from the inner corner down to about my nose, and I'm going to do a big triangle, and I'm going to bring this all the way out. And by doing this, this is going to make our face have a very pulled look, and by pulled, I mean it's going to like literally bring our face like that. Then I'm also going to bring it down my nose, up into my forehead. I like to highlight my lip area, under here. Okay. Then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. When you're blending it out with your beauty blender, don't move it around, literally just push it into your skin. That's all you want to do. Because if you're not pushing it into your skin and you're moving it, that's when you're going to get that really, really muddy, cakey look. Okay, so now we are going to do the fun part, which is the contouring. And I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in Warm Honey. And I love this part because this is where we're going to lose that weight. So typically I would start right here, like right in the middle of my ear almost, and just come down, and I would do a little circle right here. That would just kind of bring my cheek up and accentuate my bones. But we're going to be very intense. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little guy and I'm going to start, instead of starting at the top of my ear, I'm going to start more up into my temple area. And I'm basically going to go straight. And then I'm also going to come back to where the top of my ear is, and I'm going to make a line right here. And we're going to color all that in with our concealer. Then, to be a little bit more extreme, I'm going to come back to the middle of my ear and I'm going to bring it down, and we're going to hide some more of our jawline, cheekbone area. So that's just going to help take away and really focus in on that bright spot. So it's going to cut away half of your face, which is really great if you feel like you're carrying some of your extra weight in your face. I know for me, when my period comes, or if I've been eating not so good, I tend to carry a lot of weight in my face because I'm only 5'2", so there's not too much places for fat for me to go besides my face and my belly. So what I'm going to do then is I'm also going to bring it up into my forehead, and I'm going to drag that all the way from the arch of my brow, and I'm just going to basically color all that in. So again, I'm coming halfway into my forehead, dragging it down back into my temple, and I'm bringing it up to about the middle of my brow, just like that. Then what you want to do is you're just going to start blending it all together. So I'm going back in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to basically pat it in just like you did with your contour. Don't move it. When you move it, it gets super muddy, super dirty looking, and you're just going to have this nasty contour that just looks like you've been playing in dirt. So just push that all in. Okay, now we want to start setting everything in place. So for my highlight, I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm using the brightening one. You don't have to use this. You can use any brand you want. You can set it with a regular powder that has color to it. It's totally up to you. So I'm just setting all my highlighted areas, and I'm just pushing the powder into my skin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting my face with my bronzer. So every time you do a cream contour, you definitely need to put powder over it to lock it in, or it will wipe away really easily. And again, you'll be left with that muddy, dirty look. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Becca Perfecting brush, I think that's what it's called. I'm just going to dip it into some bronzer. I'm just using one by Ulta right now. And the reason I'm using this is because I'm doing a very exaggerated contour, so this has really great angles for that. And all you're going to do is you're going to pat that bronzer right over top of the work we just did on all those dark spots. Then I'm going to go back over everything, and I'm just going to wipe away all my translucent powder. This is my final look. This is how I do my contour if I feel like I have extra water weight in my face that I kind of want to get rid of. That's really annoying. I basically just exaggerate the lines. I start the highlight up higher. I start my contour up higher. I add more bronzes to my face because that's going to take away areas that I don't want people to really notice, like under here. Yes, yes, we all got it. So it's really, really simple. You're doing exactly the same thing, except for you're just kind of tweaking a little bit, and you're just really accentuating those highlighted areas, which are like the middle of our face. And like I said, make sure when you're doing an extreme contour, you bring that concealer highlight all the way up, because that's really going to give us that Joan Rivers effect, which we all want. Don't even try to hide it. So that's it. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please subscribe, and don't forget to like and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think, what else you guys want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Bye.